Okay, folks, today this is Natalie. I'm in my kitchen, and the purpose of this video is just to show you how many milliliters are in a teaspoon for taking, some sort of supplements or something like that. They might say 1 teaspoon, and that would be TSP. TSP. See that? TSP. That is not a tablespoon. It would have a B in there, and it tells you 5 milliliters. So how much is 5 milliliters? Well, I know because I used to work in a vitamin retailer, and I know that these droppers administer a certain amount of milliliters. Now, the one I have here, this one is from a stevia bottle. These are really good dropper bottles. I didn't clean the bottle because I wasn't planning on using the bottle yet, but I'm going to use it so I can take some of this on the go for myself. This is a nano silver solution. It's a specific one right here that has been shown to prevent virulent viruses from attaching to cells. Yay! That's why I'm taking this. I'm also taking a very basic vitamin regimen that was put out there by a biological engineer who also happens to be the same person who invented email. And part of that regimen is this specific brand, which I didn't know till after I ordered it that I ordered the right brand. But it was the only one that I found that had both iodine and iodide. C-I-O-D-I-D. The purpose of this video is not to talk about those supplements, though, but this particular bottle here, when I got it, I just got it yesterday. It has a lovely glass dropper, and it has the milliliters on it. Now, let's see if I can focus here. There's my cat's stick because she's a kind of a dog. There you go. You can see it pretty clearly there. About half a dropper full is 1 milliliter. Now, I thought I had remembered a dropper being about 2.5 milliliters. I was going by memory because the dropper that came in the stevia, it's just for you to put, in your food or your drinks or whatever. So there's no milliliters on here. It's not a supplement that you're taking like for health or something. But I'm taking it for health because I don't want to use sugar. So when you squeeze this all the way as tight as you can, and you go, you get about half a dropper full. So that's about a milliliter. I can only use one hand, so I can't show you them side to side, but you got the idea from the other one. So I know that's about a milliliter. So I was thinking that it was about 2.5 milliliters. I thought I had remembered seeing some dropper that said that. It must have been a fatter dropper, or I was misremembering something. That's possible too. We're all human last I checked. So I was taking 2 of these, thinking I was taking a total of about 5 milliliters, which is, again, 1 teaspoon. 5 milliliters, 1 teaspoon. So instead, what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to take 5 of these. And this says, that's a serving size. But basically, right now, the recommendation is 3 teaspoons a day. So I wasn't taking quite enough of that, but in an effort to not waste it, I was doing it, administering it to myself with this dropper. I pour it in this very clean glass, little tiny shot glass. I pour it in there, and then I administer the drops to myself, and I never touch this to my mouth or anything like that. But I cleaned that thoroughly. I'm also not sharing this with anyone, so this is my own bottle. But this tastes so good because it's made with purified water as well, and the mineral solutions that have silver in them, if anyone's had them before, you notice that they just taste really good. Tastes like the best water you ever. The temptation is to just, oh well, this is good for me, and it's going to help, prevent. It's going to help, prevent virus attachment to my cells. Then I'm going to chug this sucker, but you don't want to do that. 1 chug of this would probably be more than you need in an entire day, and it says don't take more than you need to. So why waste something good? This is like $35 a bottle. You can't get this on Amazon. It takes about It says 2 to 4 weeks. Mine took a couple of weeks, but I'm one person. I literally got one. I wanted to get more. I couldn't afford it. It's less expensive to get more, but the shipping costs more because it is a heavy product. You're not going to get free shipping. It's just not a prime product. So in the meantime, I was taking my black seed oil, which then I found a study for that, showing it prevents replication of coronaviruses. 2014 study. Go look it up yourself. But I have all these things linked on my Facebook, my public Facebook page called People Get Healthy. And as always, if I ever forget to say it, I hope I don't ever forget to say it, but none of this is intended in the place of medical advice. And that's the short version instead of saying the whole, this information is not intended to heal, treat, or prevent or cure any diseases, blah, blah, blah. That's, basically just being an honest scientific person. So, anyway, not intended in place of medical advice, but the information that I'm following is based on biological engineers, very detailed regimens using very basic vitamins. This is just one of them. And by the way, when you take the iodide, I've never taken it before. Guess what? I opened it and took a dropper full like that. And if you don't know, iodine is very salty. Okay, this is iodine with some iodide mixed in. And I just went the whole thing right there on my tongue. Oh my gosh, I felt salty for like till the rest of the night. That's not what you're supposed to do. For the regimen he recommends daily for healthy adults, it's 6 drops. We're talking like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 drops in a, like, it doesn't say on the bottle, okay, so that's why I screwed that up. And I've never taken iodine before regularly to know any better. But you put it in like an 8-ounce glass of water. We're talking like 6 little drops in an 8-ounce glass of water. It's completely fine that way. It's like drinking water that's just got a little salty taste to it. Oh, that's what I did today after I died yesterday. So this intention of this video is just to mainly show you the milliliters. If you take an average dropper for a 2-ounce bottle, if you have one left over or something and you're just trying to, divvy up a supplement for yourself, rather than trying to do it out of the top, which is difficult because I've already used some. See that? It's down to there already. Then I just put it in this clean glass, administer it to myself, not touching the dropper at any time to my lips or my mouth or anything like that. And that way I don't waste the solution. And then what's left after I do my 5 milliliters, I pour it back, what's left back in here, because this is my own personal bottle. So that's my whole deal. 5 milliliters, which is about half of a dropper that might come in a 2-ounce type of a bottle, is going to be a milliliter, and you need 5 of those to make a teaspoon. Okay, everyone, people get healthy. This is awesome.